YouTube, if you click join on YouTube right now, you will be able to gain all the benefits in the bottom right. You see that? Weekly $12 duel rooms, free entry, monthly $50 tournaments, free entry. I give away about $200 plus a month in free events, plus being able to join the weekly $300 plus tournament, $1,400 plus tournament, daily $8 tournaments. Join the largest, most active Duel Links Discord, over 40,000 members. Get help as a new player. Join the discussions, the most active Duel Links Discord. If we look at the Witchcrafter channel, for example, over 55,000 messages. What are you doing if you're not in the Discord and you play Duel Links?
There can only be one winner, and you're looking at him. Let's go.
Autumn Leaf gonna open up with a Dark Magical Circle. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Add a Dark Magician card among those 3, adding another Dark Magical Circle, which only can be activated once per turn, so not a good add. The best combo in Dark Magician is opening up Navigation, Circle, and a Dark Magician in the hand. We know he's got 1 of 3 cards. This is a game, turn 1 deck. You do want to go first as a Dark Magician player. Invoker, going to search for Invocation from the deck, a fusion spell. Gonna activate that fusion spell using the Invoker on the field and a Nalu in the hand. She's a water, so we're gonna summon a Water Fusion. Water Fusion invoked Cocytus. At 2,900 defense, can attack while in defense for 1,800 damage. The Invoker is gonna be added back to the hand to be discarded whenever you want to boost up the Invoker Cocytus by plus 1,000 whenever. Cocytus cannot be targeted nor destroyed by card effects, boosting up to 2,800 damage, dealing 2,800 already. I thought there was going to be a concentrating current. I thought he potentially had lethal on that attack. No lethal. Now, Dark Magical Circle is known for banishing a card on the field if you summon a Dark Magician, but the circle cannot target the Cocytus. So what do? You're going to need a card like Eye of Timaeus to use your fusion deck, or a card like Herald of the Abyss. Herald of the Abyss happens to cost 1,500 life. Well, he's at 1,200. That's why he discarded the Invoker. So now he cannot use Herald of the Abyss to deal with the Cocytus. So he could now potentially have no out whatsoever to a Cocytus and then eventually deck out. Will Grucius call him on that bluff as he just sits on a Cocytus? Or will Autumn Leaf be given enough time to draw into an Eye of Timaeus to summon a Dark Cavalry to deal with the Cocytus? Cocytus going on the offense, gonna boost up the Cocytus, 2,800 attack, dealing the final 1,200 damage. Autumn Leaf gets knocked out game 1, on to game 2. Wow. What the?
That this duel will end.
Autumn Leaf at the bottom, not going first as a Dark Magician player, where you desperately want to go first and then win the next turn. He did get to go first on the previous turn, but it was a non-ideal first turn. Well, Grucius sets a single back row card, no summon, no set. Not looking good for Grucius already. This is basically his new turn 1, a fresh turn 1. Or not. Fiendish Chain, negate the Rod, attempting to set up a perfect field. Does he have a way to stop the Fiendish Chain? No, he does not. An Illusion Magic would have negated the negates. He would have searched for 2 Dark Magicians and any Dark Magician spell or trap alongside it. 1 back row set, pass back to Grucius. Now let's talk about the skills both players are playing. At the bottom, we have Sealed Tombs, where you need to be 1,000 life lower than your opponent to activate the skill. Then neither player could banish nor summon from the graveyard for 2 turns. And that's a main strategy of Elman Sabers at the top, to banish from their grave to fusion summon big monsters. Now for the skill at the top, we have Destiny Draw. After taking 2,000 damage from your opponent or self-inflicted, you get to pick up your deck in the draw phase and search for any card you want. So even on an open field, you're not going to want to attack unless you can inflict lethal damage. Back to Autumn Leaf after a set. Autumn Leaf thinking. Treacherous Trap Hole. He believes that face down card is either a Lapula or an Invoker. Ideally, it would be an Invoker, which on flip would search for an Invocation, and he called it correctly. Invoker destroyed, which on flip or on summon would have searched for an Invocation, negating the search, following up with a Rod. Now, Treacherous Trap Hole is so good, it is semi-limited, and it can only be activated if you have no traps in the grave. Grabs a circle, activate the circle. Circle, look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Add a Dark Magician card among those 3 cards, if you have one among those 3. Put the other 2 back in any order you'd like. He has an open field. Does he want to inflict damage? Which will bring Grucius closer to activating Destiny Draw. Now, normally it's safe to deal damage as long as you do not deal 2,000 damage. But Autumn Leaf may choose to not deal that damage anyway. He's choosing to attack. And also by attacking, you get to feel out a Sphere Kribo, which he then changed his mind and said, no, I'm not attacking. Okay. Was that the right play? How many people in the chat would have attacked for 1,600, bringing him 400 damage away from a Destiny Draw search for anything? 4 cards in the hand for Grucius. Activating Invocation. Denied the search, but he had it in the hand anyway, or at least he drew into it. Is he really lucky enough to have a Nalu in the hand? A card that Elman Sabers are known for playing one of does not fuse using his hand. Instead, he's going to fuse using his opponent's graveyard, banishing a dark to summon a dark Kaliga. Kaliga says only 1 monster effect and 1 monster attack per turn per player. Invocation, add the Invoker back to the hand, which could be discarded to boost up the Kaliga by plus 1,000. Or you could just summon it, set it again. He has no idea if he'll go first or second game 3. In the TCG, you get to choose first, second. You get to make your side deck around it. Some side deck cards are good going first, second. Some cards you take out because they're not good going first or second. In Duel Links, it's random, so you have no idea.
I set a card.
Double set.
Time to battle.
Battling with the Kaliga. Kaliga will become 2,000 attack on this attack if he discards Invoker during the damage step.
My monsters
That's exactly what he's doing. Boost to take out the Rod. Now, another very important reason on why he didn't want to attack last turn, and what he's building towards right now, is if he can become 1,000 life less than his opponent, he will be able to activate Sealed Tombs. So that's another big reason to not deal any damage to the opposing player, not just for Destiny Draw to search his deck for anything, but to also be able to activate his skill to deny future fusion summons. No navigation, I could not believe it. No Dark Magician summon, no banish, nothing. Heat Wave will say that both players cannot summon effect monsters until the end of the next turn. Only 21% are not playing it. Only 21%. Because there is an 8% playing at 2 also. Herald of the Abyss being used on a Kaliga and not... Wait, you're sealing the tombs when you already heat waved. You are afraid of an invoked earth? He wasted a Herald of the Abyss on a Kaliga, not on a Cocytus, when he lost to Cocytus last game. That's risky. Sets a card.
My turn is done.
No longer under the effect of Heat Wave. Wow. Heat Wave and Herald of the Abyss. Cosmic Cyclone at the cost of 1,000 life. Banish a back row card. Take out the top left. Goodbye to Concentrating Current, which would have stolen the duel potentially. Whew, nothing. Absolutely nothing. What is going on? He heralded the Abyss just to get rid of the Kaliga? Just to activate Sealed Tombs under Heat Wave? It's not his fault. He's just not drawing into what he needs. grabs a Lapula. If he summons that Lapula with the field spell will negate any back row card activation. So when he could actually activate his navigation, Grucius can now negate it. That's it. What?
Effect activates.
Invoker gets searching. Excuse me. Is this it? No way. Flame on.
It's over.
Attacking for 1200. No reason to fusion summon. Lapula would negate whatever that back row card is. Just like that. Grucius. 2-0. Victory is your meta championship series grand champion.
And for that,
Yes.
this was a great duel.
Dark Magician, #1 most played. Blackwing, Shiranui, Kristrons, Witchcrafter, 10 Witchcrafters. Or the Evil Eye, only 3 Evil Eye. That's the top 32, and you're gonna see all the deck lists, all of them. Only 1 Witchcrafter. RIP. Starting off with Autumn Leaf. Autumn Leaf got 2nd place with Dark Magician Heatwave. That was such a good play from Grucius on his first turn, dealing so much damage with Cocytus to prevent the use of Herald of the Abyss, his only out to the Cocytus. In a random order, top 32, 20 card Ritual Beast deck, no Rapengu. Very nice, lots of back row, no Rapengu. Cyber Style, Cyber Dragons with the 1 field spell. I love the Fusion Gate. It allows for incredible plays, dealing like 20,000 damage in a single turn. Here we go. We got Japanese Dark Magician using the semi-limit to the max. I propose that they could put the Illusion Magic to 2. Black Wings, double Cosmic, double of the Blackbird Close. Tie that binds. This, Karma Cut. Karma Cut Dark Magician. Copa, DD, Element Sabers, Invoked, Destiny Draw, Level Augmentation. Some people like playing Level Duplication instead. Both are pretty good. Very nice. Another Duplication, there you go. This is a different deck list, but they looked very similar. Both work out well. Don't Ask Me Questions is the name of the deck, and that's an inverse universe. Dahion Sealed Tombs. MA with the Black Wings, 20 card, double Cosmic, double Blackbird Close. I love it. You have the full extra deck and side deck in a single picture. Stuffy Coperian. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but you could look it up, type it in Google Translate, you'll find the skill. Standard AF is the name of his deck. It's Raw. Gordon Ramsay with the Show of Nightmares deck. Mystich Tefin. Mystich Tefin is the skill. See you later. Return your monster back to your hand. Neospace, favorite hero. This deck is lit. Sack people a favorite hero, not even playing Crimson Fox to steal wins. Tie that binds Kristrons. Peak performance. Look at that. Love it. A nice little side deck. Style Cyber. It's like Cyber Style, but Style Cyber instead. Tie that binds. Look at that. Karma Cut. Raigeki Break. Master of Fusion. You lose 1,000 life, you search for a polymerization from outside of your deck. Bingle Glide. Das Bingle Glide. We are a global, international. Mythic Depths. Charge Light Brigade. What happened to See You Later? Huh? Versageltes Grab. See you with the tie that binds. We have a single Silent Magician with the level 8s. We have the Witch of the Black Forest, which you could tribute and also tribute with the Silent Magician and search for pretty much anything. And then we have the Preda Plant. Oh my Jesus. Darcio Dark Magician. Double Treacherous. Double Deadly. And I think this was Sun's deck. Sealed Tomb Heroes. Peak performance. All these Blackwing decks look exactly the same. The double Cosmic, double Close. Good job. And the deck you were all waiting for. It's called Sub to Luke Tyler Yu-Gi-Oh! Balance Witchcrafter. Holy moly, the only Witchcrafter to top. We had 10 Witchcrafter, 1 topped, and it was Luke with the Neos Witchcrafter.